Hello and welcome everyone. This is your weekly reading for the last week of May 2022. I quickly want to thank each and every one of you for supporting my channel. And now let's see what Spirit has in store for you this week. All right. Hello to you fellow Libras. So let's get right to it, starting with the Two of Cups. Nice, strong emotional card. And as I always say, no surprise. But we have the Emperor, Justice, the card in the tarot that definitely speaks to us Libras, the Nine of Wands, the Star, the Nine of Swords, the Ace of Swords, and the Hierophant. So four nice, strong, standalone cards. Only the one emotional card. You have more challenge than you have romance this week, but what a card, that Two of Cups. And then we have the action, the Nine of Swords. So let's go ahead and get with this first card, which is the Two of Cups. The Two of Cups speaks to partnership and harmony, just things that move you forward into that couple's bliss, which brings any partnership, not just your lover, but partnerships are going to be very easy for you this week, Libra. More charismatic than usual, I would say. People are going to be drawn to you this week, just very strongly drawn to you. And then since we're talking about that attraction, let's look at your challenge, Libra. So the Nine of Swords speaks to, that's the card of nightmares. Your stress and anxiety level being not at an all-time high, but definitely higher than normal, which I find very sad to have along with your Two of Cups. But since people are going to be drawn to you, that person who is most drawn to you will be there for you in full force this week. So even though you got that Nine of Swords saying, well, you know, that's great. That's great that people want to be around you and you're drawing people to you, but it's also going to cause you undue stress and anxiety. And that's probably necessary because when it's all said and done, you have the ability to really have a fresh perspective on relationships. You will be at the top of your emotional and relationship game. So just stay with it, stick with it, Libra. And then we have the Ace of Swords. The Ace of Swords, it represents prevailing over obstacles and getting that fair resolution, which, my goodness, if that isn't important to a Libra, I don't know what is. So Ace of Swords, Libra's card, Two of Swords, Libra's card. So those two, and of course we have Justice as well. So that challenge, even though the Nine of Swords is saying that you are going to meet with some pretty unpleasant situations, you have your Two of Cups saying that they are going to be there for you. You are going to have new followers. You're going to have your entourage, your core group of emotional support there. So they're going to help balance that Nine of Swords. And, you know, sometimes you got to have the bad to have the good. And that fresh perspective is appreciating that good. If you have your new followers, you have your new people who want to be in your core group or who want to be part of your little microcosm, well then, there you go. They're helping to pay it forward. They're helping you realize that sometimes you got to have that bad to go with the good. And then of course the Ace of Swords just very strongly saying you're going to be fine, you're going to get over this, and it's going to be a fair resolution to it. So fairness definitely speaks very strongly to us Libras. And then let's go ahead and look at Justice. Justice is saying that your sense of right and wrong, your need for that balance is definitely going to come into play here. Your karma might not be exactly what you expect it to be, especially because though you have this new influx of people that want to be around you and are clamoring to be around you, you also have the people that you're going to wish you didn't attract. But that sense of fair play, you're going to be able to rationalize and get that worked out. The Ace of Swords also says that let's look at the Hierophant and the Emperor. You have two very strong male influences. One that's like a father figure, the other one that is more along the lines of like your minister or your spiritual leader. Both of them are there for you as well. Not part of this adoration, part of this I want to be near you, I want to know you, Libra, but I already know you, Libra, and I'm there to protect you and keep you safe and keep you strong. Now, we know the Emperor relates very strongly to Aries, and the Hierophant is very closely related to Taurus. So your Taurus and your Aries are going to be your go-to guides. Now, as I said, if you happen to know the astrological sign of some of the stronger men that you trust and you believe in, then great, you'll know them, and they will come to pass. If not, just know that there are at least two men that are going to be in your corner and there for you to lend advice and to be strong for you and to make sure that not just your emotional or your physical needs are met, but your spiritual, to keep your spirituality in check, to make sure that you don't fall into the cracks and fall into the trappings of woe is me. Don't do that. Don't give in to that one. And then we have the Star, just inspiration and positive change, also strongly rooted in Aquarius. So you have a lot of power cards that are talking about specific, actually all of your power cards are specifically talking about a particular sign. So I know in my circle, I know what all my friends, my close friend, my inner circle, I know what sign they are. I'm thinking that in this day and age, a lot of you know the signs of your closest friends and family members. So again, we're looking at your Aries for your Emperor, your own selves, your Libra for justice. At the Hierophant, we're looking at Taurus, and with the Star, we are looking at Aquarius. So those are all signs that are going to be very, they're going to feed you emotionally and spiritually, keep you feeling whole, keep you feeling loved and safe. The Star is just saying that you are also going to open your mind to what could be yours, what could be for you. Your creativity is going to manifest your desires. You're going to be able to think outside the box to get what you need and to solve your problems. And then we have the Nine of Wands, and that's just saying that your courageous nature, your vigilance is going to make you feel protected and feel like you are going to make progress with whatever you're putting your mind toward. So it sounds like with this, that just starting out with that Two of Cups, saying in this case, I just feel like it's this huge influx of adoration and need to be with you and around you. It's going to be something that you're not really used to. You are charismatic, you are used to being kind of the center of attention, but this week, Libra, be prepared because something's coming and it's going to try you, and you're going to need your people. You're going to need your Hierophant, your Emperor, your sense of justice, and the Star. You're going to need these people to pull you back together and allow them to help you. So that is what I'm seeing for you this week, Libra. Thank you for joining me, and I invite you to tune in for my Weekend Energy show, which airs this Thursday. And as always, essentially, we all have a divine purpose. Embrace the universe and live your dream. Until next week, here's wishing you health, prosperity, and positive relationships. Farewell to you all.